You're not slow at English. You're translating.
Wait, what do you mean?
You know English, but when you speak, you pause every single sentence.
Yeah, I always need time to think first.
That's not thinking, that's translating.
Really? I thought that's normal.
It feels normal, but it's the biggest reason you sound slow. Your brain goes English to your language to thinking back to English.
That's exactly what I do.
And that delay, that's why you hesitate and lose confidence.
So, it's not because my English is bad.
No, you don't lack vocabulary. You're just using the wrong process.
Then what should I do instead?
Stop translating word by word. Start thinking in meaning.
Thinking in meaning.
Yes, when you speak, focus on the idea, not the language. That's how real fluency starts.
Wow, that actually makes sense.
Most English learners have the same hidden problem. You wake up, you go through your day, you feel everything in your native language.
Yeah, I never really think in English during the day.
Exactly. So when someone suddenly asks you, "How was your day?" your brain isn't ready.
Yes, that's when I freeze. I know what I want to say, but I can't say it.
Because your thoughts are not in English yet, so your brain has to do extra work under pressure.
That's why I feel stressed when speaking.
Right. You don't lack vocabulary, you don't lack grammar, you lack instant thinking in English.
So, what actually happens in my brain?
It goes step by step. First, you think in your language, then you translate into English, then you check if it's correct, and only then you try to speak.
Whoa, that's a lot of steps.
Exactly. And every extra step creates delay. That delay becomes hesitation, and hesitation kills your confidence.
That's why I always pause even with simple sentences.
Yes, and the more you repeat this pattern, the more your brain believes this is the correct way to speak.
So, I'm actually training myself to be slow.
Exactly. But don't worry, today we break that loop.
Before we continue, I want you to do something. Not later, right now. Think about your day today. Morning, afternoon, evening. Can you describe it in English right now? No translating, just speak. Pause this video and try.
Okay. I wake up, then I go to work, and I don't know, I feel stuck.
That feeling right there, that's the problem.
But I know these words.
Exactly. You know the words, but you can't use them instantly. And if you felt that hesitation, that awkward silence, that pressure in your head, that means you're still translating.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Good. That awareness is the first step, because in the next part, I'm going to show you how to break that habit and start thinking in English naturally. Welcome to EduWorld, where you don't just learn English, you learn how to think and speak like a real person. No translating, no overthinking, just real communication.
So, it's not about memorizing more vocabulary?
No, because you already know a lot more than you think. The problem is not what you know, it's how you use it.
That makes sense. I always feel stuck in my head.
Exactly. At EduWorld, we help you train your brain to respond faster, think clearer, and speak naturally. So you don't just understand English, you actually use it in real life.
That's exactly what I need.
So now you understand the problem. You're not bad at English, you're just translating. But here's the real question. How do you actually stop translating in real life?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Because when I try, I still go back to my language.
That's normal, because your brain has been trained that way for years. But today, I'll show you a simple method. You can start using it immediately, and we'll practice with one topic, talking about your day. Think in scenes, not sentences. First rule, Don't think in sentences, think in scenes.
Scenes?
Yes, like a movie in your mind. Let's try your morning. Don't say words yet, just see it. What did you do first?
I see my alarm, my phone.
Good, that's your first scene. Now say it in simple English.
I wake up and check my phone.
Perfect, simple, natural, no translating. Build in small chunks. Second rule, don't try to say everything at once. Speak in small chunks.
So, like short sentences?
Even smaller than that. Watch this. Morning scene. Wake up, check phone, brush teeth, drink coffee. Now say it step by step.
I wake up, I check my phone, then I brush my teeth, and I drink coffee.
See? No freezing.
Yeah, it feels easier.
Because you removed the pressure. Add real details. Now let's make it more real, not textbook English. Real life English. Add small details.
Like what?
Feelings, time, simple reactions. Try again.
I wake up late, I check my phone for a few minutes, then I rush to the bathroom, and I drink coffee quickly.
That's real English, not perfect grammar, but natural. Afternoon situation. Now let's move to the afternoon. Think about work or school. What did you do?
I work, meetings, emails.
Good. Now turn that into simple English.
I work in the afternoon, I have some meetings, I check emails, and I feel tired.
That's perfect. Everyone feels that. Now expand a little.
The meetings are long, and I get tired after lunch.
Great. That's how you sound natural. Evening story. Now your evening. What do you see?
I see my house, dinner, TV.
Good. Now speak.
I go home, I have dinner with my family, then I watch TV and relax.
That's already a full story. Connect everything. Now let's connect your whole day. Morning, afternoon, evening. But remember, don't overthink. Just flow.
In the morning, I wake up late, I check my phone, then I have coffee and get ready for work. In the afternoon, I work, have some meetings, and check emails. Sometimes I feel tired. In the evening, I go home, I have dinner, and I watch TV and relax.
That's fluent.
Really? That's fluent?
Yes, fluency is not speed, it's flow. Now let me show you a mistake, what most people do. They try to say something like, I woke up late because I was tired and then I needed to quickly prepare myself for work. And then they freeze.
Yes, that's me.
Because it's too much. Break it down. I wake up late, I feel tired, I rush to work. Simple wins.
Train your brain daily.
If you want to stop translating, you need to train this every day.
How often?
Just 3 to 5 minutes every day. Talk about your morning, your plan, what you did, out loud. No translating. Real-life micro practice. Let's do a quick real-life practice. Imagine right now. What did you do 10 minutes ago?
I was watching this video.
Good. Continue.
I was sitting and listening.
Perfect. That's thinking in English. Remember this. You don't need perfect English. You need instant English.
So, I just need to keep it simple?
Exactly. Simple, clear, natural. That's fluency. Listen to this. In the morning, I wake up and check my phone. Then I have coffee and get ready for work. In the afternoon, I work, join meetings, and answer emails. In the evening, I go home, have dinner, and relax. No translating, just flow.
Wow, this feels much easier than before.
Because now, you're not translating anymore. You're thinking. Now, let me ask you something honestly. If you keep translating like this, what will happen 3 months from now?
I guess I'll still speak the same way. Slow.
Exactly. And 6 months from now?
Probably no big change.
That's the real problem. Not that you can't speak English, but that you stay stuck without progress. Think about this. You spend hours learning vocabulary. You study grammar rules. You watch videos, maybe even this one. But when it's time to speak, you still pause. You still translate. You still feel nervous.
Yes, it feels like I'm learning but not improving.
Because you're training the wrong habit. Every time you translate, you are teaching your brain to be slow. Every hesitation becomes your new normal.
So the more I practice like this, the worse it gets?
Not worse, but stuck. You stay at the same level, year after year, understanding more, but speaking the same. And here's the hard truth. In real life, people don't wait for you to translate. In a conversation, you don't have 5 seconds to think.
Yeah, that's why I avoid speaking sometimes.
Exactly. You start avoiding conversations. You stay quiet in meetings. You say, I'm shy. But the truth is, you're not shy. You're just not ready to respond instantly.
That's true.
And over time, that affects your confidence. You start thinking, maybe I'm just bad at English. Maybe I'm not talented. Maybe I'll never be fluent. But that's not true. You're not bad. You're just stuck in a bad process.
So if I don't change this,
Then nothing changes. You will keep understanding, but not expressing. You will keep learning, but not using. You will keep trying, but still feel blocked. And one day, you'll realize you spent years learning English, but you still can't speak naturally. That's the real cost. Not time, not money, but missed opportunities.
opportunities.
Yes, opportunities to speak, to connect, to express your ideas, to be confident in another language. But here's the good news. This problem is fixable, and you already saw it in the last part.
When I stopped translating, it felt easier.
Exactly. That small shift changes everything. So now you have two choices. Keep translating and stay stuck, or change how you think and start speaking naturally.
I don't want to stay stuck anymore.
Good, because in the next part, I'll show you exactly what to do, step by step, so you can finally stop translating and start speaking English naturally. So now you see it clearly. It's not your vocabulary, it's not your grammar, it's how you're thinking.
Yeah, I've been translating this whole time.
And that's okay. Most people do. But now you have a choice. You can go back to your old habit. Keep translating, keep pausing, keep feeling stuck every time you speak.
No, I don't want that anymore.
Good, because change doesn't come from watching, it comes from doing. So here's what I want you to do right now. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. Take 30 seconds. Think about your day, morning, afternoon, evening, and say it out loud in English.
Even if it's not perfect?
Especially if it's not perfect, because fluency is not perfection, fluency is flow. And here's the rule: no translating. If you get stuck, simplify. If you don't know a word, skip it. Keep going.
Don't learn English. Start living in English.
Okay, I can try that.
Not try, do it, because this small action is how you rewire your brain. And I want you to go one step further. After you finish, comment below, done if you tried it, or still translating if you got stuck.
That's a bit scary.
Good, that means it matters. Because at EduWorld, we don't just teach you English, we train you to use it in real life, in real conversations.
Yeah, this already feels different.
And this is just the beginning.
So if you're serious about speaking English naturally, follow this page, practice with us every day, and most importantly, stop translating and start thinking in English.
And start thinking in English.
Exactly. Your fluency doesn't start with more words, it starts with one decision. So let's go back to where we started. You thought you were slow at English. You thought you weren't good enough.
Yeah, I always believed that.
But now you know the truth. You were never slow. You were just translating.
And that's why I kept pausing.
Exactly. But today, you did something different. You stopped focusing on words and started focusing on meaning. And that small shift is the beginning of real fluency. Not perfect sentences, not complicated grammar, just simple, clear communication.
It actually feels lighter, like I don't have to think so hard anymore.
Because you're finally using English the way it's meant to be used. Remember this, fluent speakers don't translate, they respond. They don't build perfect sentences in their head, they express ideas.
So, I don't need to be perfect to speak?
No, you just need to keep going. And the more you practice this, the more natural it becomes, day by day, sentence by sentence, until one day you realize you're no longer translating at all.
I want that moment.
And you will get there, as long as you keep practicing the right way. So every day, talk about your life, describe your day, speak your thoughts in simple English.
No translating.
No translating, just thinking. Because at EduWorld, we don't just teach you English, we help you become someone who can actually use it.
In real life.
And this is just the beginning. Next episode, we'll explore thinking in images instead of words, so speaking English becomes fast, confident, and natural.
I can't wait to see how that works in real life.
Keep practicing. This is the real life topics in action.
English with EduWorld.
Learn English. Connect with world.
Bye-bye.